Tired of financial headaches? Are late nights spent balancing books instead of building your business? You need Labora Lee Bookkeeping. We take the stress out of your finances. Labora Lee Bookkeeping offers expert solutions for all your needs: precise bookkeeping, efficient payroll, and comprehensive tax preparation. We empower small businesses with accurate financial insights, helping them make smart decisions and achieve greater profitability. Stop stressing and start succeeding. Contact Laborally Bookkeeping today for a free financial assessment. That's Laborally Bookkeeping. Get back to business.
Is your business's sound as unique as your brand? Find out how Ambitiously Entertainment can help you create the perfect atmosphere.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this video and on the Ambitiously the Podcast YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect the opinion of our and Ambitiously the Podcast YouTube channel. All topics are for entertainment purposes only. TVMA, viewer discretion is advised. All commentary is alleged.
Hey, what's up? What's up? First of all, I'm gonna start the show off a little different this evening because I want y'all to understand something and I want y'all to hear me. If y'all watch the show, I'm getting on camera, so trust me, it's coming. Just be patient. But if you watch the show, um, you know that I do. I'm maintaining, but I juggle a few things in my life. And what I will say is this Baltimore weather, honey, it's been kicking my behind because I can't say the words that I want to say just yet, but has been kicking my behind. If and also I have not been making the honest to goodness best decisions, like walking to the bank and then walking the opposite direction to go to other stores. That wasn't wise. But yes. So some things happened Friday, but whatever. All right. Today was a better day. It was a lot cooler. Thank gosh. But anyway, yes, Doc, babe, it is Media Monday. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. It is Media Monday. It is time to get into this gab beat. But let me say this. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Ambitiously the Podcast. Um, Doc is correct. Today it is Media Monday, and you already know what time It is. It's it's me. It's me. It is me. Hold on, I gotta do this properly. Can't just be playing around when I do this right here. Okay. Okay. It is me. It is me, your girl Labor Lee, aka Cat Lee. Woo. And yes, welcome, welcome. All right. So we are bringing you the Gab Beat. We are live. We are locked in. We are ready to unpack everything that has been the culture has been talking about this week. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time, baby. We have an absolutely packed hour for you today. Um, we do. We do. We are breaking down a massive energy from J. Cole. Some would say and some would not say. Um, we're gonna talk about the boy Cole. Um, and his tour stops over the weekend. We're celebrating some legendary pioneers finally getting their flowers on the West Coast, diving into a chaotic month of heavy album rollouts. And because we are all about scaling our businesses and protecting our peace, I am dropping a brand new bookkeeping and tax breakdown to help you keep your financial bag completely pristine. So let's not waste no time. Tap in, tell a friend, tell a friend. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Word of mouth is everything, baby. Don't forget, before I became a bookkeeper, I was a marketer. But tell a friend to tell a friend. And let's get right into the biggest headlines making the waves on the charts today. And that's that. And that's my new name, Miss Parker. Really? Rock, you are out of control. You are out of control. Anyway, so we gotta get back to the things. First. I'm using this because it makes my life a little seamless. But then I'll be forgetting this in my hand. But first, let me say this. Join, join conversation. Tonight I'm not gonna fall asleep, y'all. I'm awake. I'm awake. Join the conversation. You could do that by calling in. The number is 443. Y'all see the number. Why I always gotta repeat this? The number is at the bottom of the screen. Shoot. I save some of my breath. I talk all day. I sometimes I just need y'all to work with me. Listen, but you can hit us up at contact@ambitiouslyent.com, contact@ambitiouslyent.com, or you can hit us up at ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Yes, do that. What else we gotta say? It's just a couple of things. Get these things out the way because we got some things to talk about. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. I'll say this now, but I'll tell you why later. While you're over there, join the coffee community. Just do that, all right? And I'm always going to tell y'all, I don't like that this is not on the screen right now already. Wow. Okay. Let's get this together. All right. But I don't like that this not on the screen either. Or either. However you want to say it. Tomato, tomato. Uh, like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, every subscription that we can get. We greatly appreciate those in advance. You know what I mean? Thank you. And then that's that. All right. So let's get into the stuff that we really came here for. I just gotta get all those things out of the way immediately so we can talk about other things. So first up, I don't like hot topics, but for tonight's sake, we're gonna call them hot topics. Um, so let's talk arena takeovers and summer anthem antics. First, let's talk about J. Cole. Let's talk about Cole. J. Cole has the entire East Coast in a chokehold right now as the fall off tour hits absolute peak momentum. He just completely shut down the arena over the weekend, because he's on tour over the weekend. And the production level on is on well, level on this run is insane. Let's just say that. It's a lot of things. I mean, I'm gonna save my thoughts for the end of this piece, okay? So now look, what I love about J. Cole is that he isn't just up there playing the hits. He's treating this like a masterclass, transitioning through distinct eras of his catalog, but the real talk online is about the business of his rollout strategy. Now, Cole has been incredibly intentional about using his stage um, time to platform rising indie artists from different regions instead of just playing a massive, you know, cooperative kickback of openers. And an independent ecosystem building move that proves, honey, that you can reach the highest levels of an arena circuit while still dictating exactly how your brand operates. He's rewriting the blueprint for how rap stars handle their late career legacy runs. Now, let me say this too. I I know I just gave him all the props and all the kudos and all of that good stuff because I do like J. Cole. I personally do like J. Cole. If you've watched this show before, you know that I have a J. Cole vinyl in the studio, although I haven't been there in a little while because a girl be tired. And if I could just sit right here for a second and do my thing, then that's what I need to do. Because after this, then I'm gonna get in the shower and then in the bed. And then I gotta get up at 5. So, I just be too tired to be in there sometimes. All right. But I'm not going to just give Jacob, like, I feel like, and it's going to sound crazy. First of all, well, I'll talk about that in a minute too. Get in the club. Yes, I'm trying to get in Club Cloud, man. Crazy. I'm trying to get in Club Cloud. I love it there at that little club. That's my own personal little. All right, whatever. Anyway, so if you don't know, Club Cloud is my bed. But anyway, the cloud, my bed. Anyway, but I would say it's not just his strategy. I'm trying to word this properly. I would say it's not just his strategy, it's a collective of strategies because a lot of things happen in order for him to get to this place. And I hate to bring this thing up, but I got to bring up the thing. You know what the thing is. You know what the thing is that he did that he should not have done, but he did it anyway. And then he took it back. I mean, well, all right, he did the thing. He took it back and he apologized for the thing that he did, right? And then now we here. But in all fairness, this fall off situation was supposed to happen in 2024. So that means a collective of things happened building up to this moment. Yes, we have to include Kendrick. We even might even got have to improve his prior mentor or proprietor. I don't know what to call him because Jay-Z is having a phenomenal situation right now too. Um, and I heard he going out to Cali. So what is that gonna look like? But I'm gonna shut up for right now. We're gonna talk about that later. Uh, because I want all the deets before I really get into it. But I can slate that he is slated. Well, I can guarantee you that he is slated for Cali. He's slated for Paris. He's slated for freaking where else he going? So he New York, Paris, Cali, and there's one other place. I'm gonna come back. That's why I said I want to come back with that. I don't really want to have a discussion about that until I have all the deets. But them places right there are already on the list. All right. So that's that. I say it was a collective of things that got him to this space because nobody forgot that he did the thing and then took it back and apologized. Nobody forgot that. But J. Cole is a phenomenal rapper. I just think that I still think that he's smart for taking the thing back because look what happened to Drake. I'm just saying. It's probably wise on his part. And I'm not clowning him for it, but it's probably why it was probably wise on his part. But anyway, let's keep it moving. So July album slated to drop. Let's talk about those. So we got a few things moving. Moving over to the streaming platforms. July is officially on fire. Um, the release calendar has given us an absolute heavyweight battle. First, we got Future blessed us with the real name. Oh well, I'm sorry, the real me. That's what it's called, the real me, which he probably billed as the album of the century. I mean, of course, you're not gonna say that my shit is whack. Like, I'm sorry. I was Excuse my language. I'm sorry, but like he not gonna say it's whack. You feel me? But he probably said that this is the album of the century. His first true solo project his first true solo project in 4 years. So I'm guessing he's not gonna have any features or none of that. And the toxicity levels on the timelines are beautifully chaotic. So let's keep it moving though. Then we got DJ Khaled dropping. He dropped Alarm of God, stacked to the ceiling with features from Burna Boy, Cardi B, Lil Baby. That's happening. And right alongside of him, we got Rick Ross locked in, set in stone, bringing back pure. Hold on, I gotta get this because I can't. I got my notes. I gotta look at these. Okay, these are show notes, by the way. That uh, bringing back that pure luxury rap lane. You know, everybody fell in love with when it came to Rick Ross. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? He trying to bring that back. I was about to say something else, but I will watch my mouth for what I was about to say because that's not nice. Anyway, my mother said, if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. All right, but let's get into this gossip and the celebrity gossip and the rumor mills. What's going on? What's being said on these Gabby streets? Let's get into that. So, let's lean into the tea for a second because the streets are moving fast today. All right. All right. First of all, I loved them when I was young. I just want to say I loved them so much when I was young. Younger, not. Yeah, I was young. All right. So I was young. All right. Um, before we get to the messy side, we have to give a massive shout out to these Cleveland. That's why I said everything I just said, because shout out to these Cleveland legends, Bone Thugs and Harmony. I'm not gonna lie, I had my whole Bone Thugs and Harmony era. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. They was my boys. Man, shout out to Bone Thugs and Harmony. They officially received the received their star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Shout out to them, big. I like that. Seeing the whole crew out there getting their flowers for pioneering the rapid fire melodic chopper style that literally birthed half the flows we hear today was beautiful. And I'm giving that's a fact. That's a fact. You feel me? Um 60 million records sold worldwide over a 30-year run, and that is true cultural equity. Like, I love this, man. I love this. I'm telling y'all don't understand how Bone Thugs. My dad bought me certain things, but I got my Bone Thugs and Harmony. Let me just put that on facts. I got my Bone Thugs and Harmony up in my mix. I got them. He bought me Snoop. Listen, like, life is good. You know what I mean? On the music tip back in the day. All right. Anyway, so yeah, big shout out to them. All right, let's get to this real quick because this is also interesting, and I would like to talk about this. First of all, let me say we probably talked about this young man a little while back because he had some issues on a plane, and he came out with this little. I'll get to that in a minute, but on a much heavier note, we have to address what's going on with Designer down in South Carolina. The Panda rapper was arrested following serious domestic violence allegations involving a weapon and a vehicle dispute. He allegedly posted 1,500, because I was getting ready to say it like a tree ball in the morning, and like 1,500, but he that was his bond. But he's facing a misdemeanor case coming up this October. We always pray for accountability, safety, and healing in these family situations, but legally, it's a very dark cloud, and it's a very very dark cloud. Because let me just say, dang, I done lost my guy. Way back, way back, way back. Um, it's a very dark cloud over his cap, because, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because one, you got the whole airplane incident, indecent exposure, and he said he was having he was going through some things. And one might be inclined to believe that he is truly still going through those things for this to take place. Problem is, and he probably don't understand this, but I'm not saying the jail system in New York is some BS, because it is absolutely not. I know people who have been locked up in Rikers and made phone calls to me. I will not mention these people's names, but I would just say made phone calls to me like, you got to get me up out of here. So we not get ready to play with the New York jail system, but we're also not going to play with Southern systems either. And if I say that, I'm going to insert myself in there personally. All right. So I'm originally from North Carolina. I was born in North Carolina. I was raised in Baltimore, Maryland, though. Let me start by saying that I've been here since I was 8 years old. I am currently 47, basically. Right. So, with that being said, um, I'm a Baltimorean, true and through. But what I do know is you don't play around with certain areas the further south you go. And they like to smack you. Now, they've been being a lot nicer. Like, my baby daddy just can't leave the state of North Carolina right now. But he was scared they was getting ready to smack him with that smack. And I'm like, yo, you can't take your New York antics down there, because you a Yankee. And you just gotta shit, hell, I'm a Yankee. And I was born in North Carolina. So I don't know. But just don't be taking y'all shenanigans further south. Keep it up. Keep it. I don't even take it nowhere up north, but you probably got a better chance. the further north you go. But anyway, so it is time for me to talk to y'all about something that's very important, which is your finances. We are, I'm saying in 2020, I have this thing in my head right now, and hear me out. I feel like starting, well, right now, but especially in 2027, I'm going to keep pushing this narrative that we are on a new mission campaign, whatever you want to call it, to make sure that we learn more about our finances and how to be financially free and how to set ourselves up for greatness. And not just you, myself as well. I'm included in this. So we want to call it a challenge. I don't know what we're gonna call it just yet, but we on a mission. So just look out for that. I feel this in my heart of heart. That's what needs to be happening right now. But anyway, all right, family. It's time to transition from entertainment business to your business. You hear me? Your business. Mm-hmm. It's great to watch J. Cole sell out arenas and see legendary groups get their stars. Shout out to Bone Thugs and Harmony. But how are you managing your own kingdom? Welcome to today's bookkeeping and tax breakdown. I'm trying to give y'all some, trying to drop these gems on you. Y'all don't be listening. All right, let's, let's keep moving. I was getting a little hostile. I'm sorry. I just gotta get my life together. I'm sad. I don't know, Pat. That design, this shit kind of make me sad a little bit. It do, because I feel like he really need to sit down and get some help. But I'm that's not. I'm not his. That's his business. Okay. Let me do this real quick because this is annoying me. Me, it is annoying me, and I'm gonna do this right now. Okay. So, all right, let's get into it. That made me a little sad. I don't know how to feel about that. But anyway, so today we are talking about mixing business with pleasure and why doing it wrong will have the IRS knocking at your door faster than a club bouncer. hmm 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 I see many creatives, independent artists, independent media producers, uh, I'm trying to think who else I could add to this list right now. But making the ultimate mistake, which is using one bank account for their personal life and their business expenses. And if you don't have a bookkeeper or a CPA or otherwise an accountant, to tell you that that's a bad mistake, you'll continue to do this. Fortunately, you have me. You do have a bookkeeper, kind of, sort of, right? And so I'm going to drive this home, and I'm driving this home because I keep saying this. And so here we go. We are here now. But using that one bank account for everything, for personal and business, this is the mistake. So if you are buying groceries and paying for studio time, your merchandise fabric or your digital marketing out of the exact same checking account, you are creating a financial nightmare, so to speak. I think that's the best way to put it. Like, let's break down exactly how you need to set up your operational flow to protect your business. And I mean, real talk. We trying to help you out here. All right, so financial separation protocol. First, establish a formal entity, that requires state filings. Before you even worry about taxes, make sure your business structure is official. Register your LLC or your corporation with your state. Create a legal shield between your personal assets and your business assets. I always like to tell people, and I've been saying this even when I was just doing management or when I was doing marketing, and even now, even more so now that I'm doing um, podcast and I'm doing bookkeeping. See, it all come back around, which is I always like to tell people go with the LLC, because that really separates you from your company, your personal from your business. I could break that. I can go into that all day, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. All right, next, secure EIN. Um, you have a social security. Social security number. Most of y'all be using that. Stop using that. Stop it. Get an EIN. Um, Stop it. Just stop. Uh, and you using on contracts and all of that. One is it's your personal information, your social security. And again, you're not separating the business from the personal. You are putting it all together. So W-9s or client invoices, like if you're using your social, that information is there. Secure a free employee identification number, the EIN, from the IRS. It's free. You could do it online actually, and I'm giving y'all some information. Take this information, write it down, take it with you. Yeah, so get your EIN, and then open a dedicated business account. Zero personal activity. Take your EIN, your LLC approval documents. I can't even get it out to the bank, and open and checking a business checking and savings. I just got fumbled just that fast. A business and checking savings. I can't even get it out. A business savings and checking account. Both. Have them both. From this moment on, every single dollar that you earn from your hustle goes there into those accounts. And every single business software that you use, like everything, comes from that. Every payment, every hustle goes here, every single business software, subscription or expense is to be paid from there as well. Don't do it from your personal account. You'll thank me later. Trust me. Trust me. And then here comes the bookkeeping. Here comes the bookkeeping. Implement a routine and reconciling a routine reconciliation schedule. A weekly or monthly focus where you set aside some time to categorize your transactions. So, if you use a professional bookkeeper or an accounting software, match every receipt to a line item expense. If you wait until tax season in April, gosh, if you wait until tax season in April to sort out 12 months worth of bank statements, you miss all the thousands of dollars in legitimate write-offs. I'm trying to help you out. Just trust me. Here's my golden rule. And take this with you. In an audit, if the IRS sees that you I said routinely use business funds to buy personal items, they can pierce the corporate veil. That means your legal liability protection disappears and your personal assets are suddenly on the line. Keep them completely separated, please. Oh, I say this so much that I feel some kind of way about it. But that's the info I'm gonna give y'all today. Let me see what we got going on here. I'm sorry. I felt some kind of way about it. I'm sorry, y'all. So Doc say, hold on. I be in my feelings sometimes. Um, Giving them bookkeeping gems. I'm trying to help everybody out. I said financial freedom is the challenge right now. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna word that, but yeah, that's where we going at with it. Doc said Cat told y'all and knowing it's half the battle. G.I. Joe. He ain't say the G.I. Joe part. I did. I'm sorry. That was one of my favorite cartoons. Anyway, you just passionate. I am. I am. It's once you learn some things and that is your profession. That's what you. I like you. You want to use it to the best of your ability, I guess. And I feel like I'm trying to use it. I'm sorry. I can't help myself. I just had to slide that in there. But I think I just want to help people become better people, and I'm trying to help us become financially free. So I'm gonna figure that out. I'm sorry. I did. G.I. Joe is an all American hero. Oh, sorry. That was my show. Anyway, let's get into some other tea real quick. So let's get to Hot 97 Summer Jam preview. Let's talk about that. So before we wrap up today's show, we've got to look ahead to this coming weekend. The legendary Hot 97 Summer Jam is returning to the tri-state area this Friday, taking over Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. The lineup this year is a wild bridge across eras. So check this out. On one hand, we've got mainstream heavyweights like French Montana, Ice Spice, and the Baby. On the other hand, they are given a massive platform to pure lyricism on the 7 p.m. stage. And oh, we're crazy, we love this. So they're gonna have Conway the Machine, Stove Guard Cooks, and 38 Special. So that's what's going on over on that stage at 7 p.m. It's shaping up to be one of the most culturally dynamic live music checkpoints of the entire summer. So if you're in the area, make sure you go do your thing. Go do your thing. Um, go do that. Go handle your business. Have some fun. Have some fun for me. I won't be there. I'll be in the bed. You know why I'll be in the bed? Because I have to work on Monday. And I don't have time to be going to New York right now. I don't. I don't. It's not in the cards right now. So I'll be here. Probably in my bed. Happy that I'm off of work for the weekend. But anyway. So Doc said, oh shit, bars. Yeah, it's getting ready to be super crazy. Wonder if they're gonna stream it. Now, that was the thing I was thinking about too. Because, we in the streaming age and everybody's streaming their shows and concerts. And it would be smart. And then you see what we got with Jay-Z, and you see like it would be smart. You see what Kendrick did, it would be smart. I think even everybody, it just would be smart. So I think that they should. Um I do know that Ebro don't have nothing to do with it this time around, so I wonder what that's going to look like too, also, as well. Um, yeah, real talk. Hold on, y'all. Come on. Anyway, yeah, so I'm interested to see what this is going to look like if they going to stream it. But Doc said they also got versus Thursday the game versus YG. Oh wow. Yeah, I've been saying that they've been doing the versus thing a lot, and I feel some kind of way about that a little bit too, because I ain't gonna lie, I might be a purist because I like when they first started doing, and it's unfortunate that we had, the crises, the pandemic going on at the time, but that's what made it so great. I don't like how watered down, and I don't like what they've done with it now. I've seen a few since of the newer ones that they've been doing lately. I just don't really care for verses anymore. And that's just my personal. Y'all gotta give me something. Like the game and YG not gonna do it for me. I'm be honest. Doc said he agree about what I said about how not. Sorry. He's not agreeing to what I just said about the situation. Um, it's not bad, just the same, just not the same energy. And I want that. I don't want. I don't, I'm not passionate about it anymore. Once I get turned off to something, I'm just turned off. I'm not really gonna sit around and keep revisiting it, hoping. I'm not a junkie. I'm not gonna hope that I'm gonna get the same fix from the situation because I'm not gonna get it. You feel me? So I just let it go. But to each his own. You like it, you love you like it. I love it. You feel me? It's just not my wave right now. But anyway, listen. Not my wave. That's all. I don't got no beef. Oh y'all, I ain't even switched to the right. I was supposed to be here so we can see the comments. My bad. But yeah, I don't know. It's not like I said. It's not a. I just don't. I've seen a few of them. I just don't necessarily like the newer ones. You feel me? That's all. Yeah, I just don't really necessarily like the newer ones. That's it. But that's that. That's my own personal bias. That don't have nothing to do with y'all. Y'all feel how y'all feel, and Doc like it. You feel me? So, everybody got a different opinion. That's what I love about the world. We all got different opinions. Um, but anyway, it is time for me to show some love. It is. I gotta go back here to show some love, though. I'm sorry. I'll just put the comments on real quick because I forgot to do that. But it's time for me to show some love. First of all, anybody watching from Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, wherever else we decide to add to this, I'm trying to figure out this. I mean, it's not that complicated. I just got to figure out what my system is going to be because I'm actually trying to throw TikTok up in here in the mix because I can. It's just I just been so swamped. I promise y'all. Listen, I'm home from work and I'm getting proposals sent to me and I'm not even at work right now. So that just tell you what my life like right now. But some things is happening. Once all these things happen, I think it'll chill out a little bit and calm down. Um, but right now, shit a little hectic at work. You feel me? Not in a bad way, in a good way, but a little hectic. Girl be a little tired when she get home. Anyway, so but y'all, I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning into this podcast. I appreciate y'all so much. So that's live love or replay love, however you wanna, you know, however you wanna put it. It's whatever. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. Hold on. But it's time for me to give up some other kind of love, man. I love this love. I'm about to say me. This love is special. Some special love. I know I need to go to bed because I'm silly right now. And that tells me everything I need to know. Oh no, did we turn off? Turn back on. All right, there we go. It did turn. All right. I need to turn it back on. That's the only thing about using this stylus is it turn itself off. Anyway, it's time for the love notes. Let's go.
Every episode we sending out another love. These are love notes from ambitiously. For my people rocking all across the sea. If you hear this, then you sit right next to me. Every heartbeat on the same frequency. Love notes from the block to the bay, from the village to the freeway. Wherever you at, you belong, you safe. Ambitiously put that love in the ways for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. No, Doc, I'm never first chasing my first high. Cause you ain't gonna never get it. I ain't no fame. I ain't no fame, baby. I know a few though. I ain't gonna say nothing about Cat's old life. Cat is just gonna shut up at that point. But now never get the same. You never gonna get that same fix. It's different. So I don't chase them. Anyway, so it's time for the love notes, baby. What are the love notes? Well, if you didn't get that, what it was in the song, this is my way to show love to my peoples all over the world. Cause baby, when I say we are, I can officially say we global. I ain't even trying to brag or nothing, cause nah, I don't do that. But we are officially global. We got people listening to us from everywhere, and I love that for us. Let me pop this back in. Hold on, let me close that up. We're gonna pop that back in where it need to be, because I need to. I gotta love on my people the right way. But I can officially say, and I never. The weird thing about saying that, let me just say this. The weird thing about saying that is to say this. I always like, nah, I ain't going, I'm never going, I don't like saying that. You feel, hold on, what's going on here? Give it back, give it back. Um, I always was like, nah, I ain't never gonna be walking around talking about I'm global or none of that, because it seemed a little bit, it's not humility. You feel me? Hold on, there we go. I was looking for this. All right. It's not humility. And I always want to remain humble. You feel me? I do. I always want to remain humble, but I think it's okay for me to officially say that we are now global. And I love that for us. That means we doing something right, because people want to come and listen to the show. So the love notes, back to what I was saying, the love notes is my way to thank those people from all over the world that come and listen to this podcast. You are amazing, and I love you so, so, so much. You have no clue. Let me move this so I can get my life together here. I love you so, 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 so much. I mean, I can't, I can't even, I don't even know how to explain to y'all how much I love y'all. So yes, every night at the end of the show, when I do the show, um, I send them some love. It's love notes. Hmm. um, Now, how did we come up with the name Love Notes? Well, interesting story. I'm gonna give it a game to let y'all give it a little run real quick. I gotta get where I am, because explains it so well, and I like when he explains it. Hold on. All right, so let me put that on screen. Yeah, I used to call it love. Doc used to call it show notes. I was never gonna call it that. But we went back and forth. What we came to the understanding is there's no love without compromise. And so we came to the compromise, and now we call it love notes. And I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. It's like official now that I can't change it, because we have a whole theme song. And if I change it, then I gotta change the theme song. That's a lot of work, and I don't know if I'm with all that. I love what it's called right now. Now listen, Doc also used to say that I had a stack of papers the size of a freaking composition notebook. Now let me tell you, I did not. I absolutely did not. Now, I will say, in all fairness to Doc and what he was saying, I did have a stack of papers, but it wasn't the size of a composition notebook. It just was a lot of cities, states, countries. You about to see why that was like that then. And I didn't even have as many people downloading that podcast back then as I do right now. So, um, yeah, we're gonna get to these love notes. And Doc, I don't have the papers no more, baby. I got this. Pow! I got this. Yeah, it's all love. Thank y'all. I love y'all so much. Shout out to the United States, the United Kingdom, India, China, Canada, Belgium, specifically Brussels. You guys are amazing. Thank you for tuning into this podcast. I appreciate y'all, my day ones, and I appreciate y'all. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, uh, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, Austria. Austria, Philippines, and Kenya. Hi, babies, I love you. Come on now, I want to get tongue-tied right now. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all. You guys are freaking amazing. Thank you for the downloads. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, France, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, baby, the Czech Republic, Portugal, and Morocco. Hi, babies. I love you so much. Thank you for tuning into this podcast. You're amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ghana, Finland, Cameroon, Lithuania, Sweden, Bangladesh, and Latvia. Thank you for tuning into this podcast. I adore you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm blushing. Y'all know I am. I told y'all every night at this point of the podcast I start blushing. I can't help it. I'm hungry, Greece. Hold on. Hold. Let me. Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna keep that right there because I'm not missing this mark tonight. No, baby. No. That's not what we doing. So I'll pause that for a second. Excuse me. All right. Now I can unpause. I ain't gonna take it back. Listen, Hungary, Greece, Denmark. Now I'm gonna unpause. Jamaica, hi baby. Slovakia, Ukraine, and Peru. Hi, boos. I love you. I love you. Italy, Egypt, Malta, Tanzania, Cambodia, Colombia, Trinidad, and Tobago. Hi. Thank you. Thank you for the downloads. You guys are amazing. Thank you. This list is not complete either. It's more. I'm gonna add them on. And yes, Colombia is on here probably like 3 times. Bulgaria, Cote d'Ivoire, Palestinian territory, Malaysia, Iraq, Ecuador, Islamic Republic of Iran, and Uruguay. Hi, I love you. Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Uzbekistan, Georgia, the country, not the state. New Guinea, Madagascar, Vietnam, Estonia, Panama, New Caledonia, the UAE. Thank you for tuning into this podcast. Thank you so much. Senegal, Chile, Belarus, Norway, Burkina Faso, probably said it wrong. Bolivia, Colombia, that's one. We gonna count how many times Colombia is on this list and why I haven't changed it yet. I don't know. Okay, that's 2. Kuwait, Kazakhstan, Fiji, Republic of Moldova, Qatar, Bolivia, and number 2, Colombia. I swear they on here like 3 times. I don't know what I had going on, y'all. I was just having a crazy day. Wait, what happened? To my, what happened? What happened? No. Put that back. We're gonna get back to this love. I'm gonna finish my love today. I don't know what happened. Hold on, but I do know where we were at. Okay, let's get back to it. So yeah, we said Trinidad, Tobago. Yeah, we did all of that. I'm gonna get back to giving my love the proper way. Don't play with me. All right. I'll I'll let it run from right here. I feel comfortable. Feel safe about it. Uh, listen. So we already did the UAE. Love y'all. Big shout out to y'all. Um, there we go. And we did all of these. I don't know if I said Norway, but shout out to Norway. Yeah, we counted so far. Colombia's on the list twice. I know they on here like 3 times though. And I don't know how I did that, but they hit 3 times. Yeah, that was the second time. Yeah. So Qatar, Bolivia, yeah, and Colombia, I do love you, but I love everybody equally. I just don't know how y'all got on my list 3 times. But whatever. It's cool. Oh no, it cut. It cut. All right, cool. All right, it's more people we gotta show love to other than Colombia. Hi, Colombia. Like, I don't. I'm trying to tell y'all, I probably was busy at work when I did it because I did it at work. And it just slipped my mind. But we're going to do this real quick. 'Cause I want to give these people some love also because there's more people than that. That was just the people that I had time. But I'm going to fix this daggone list. I see you, Columbia, though. I see y'all rising on the list, y'all. Big shout out to y'all. So maybe yes to Columbia. Um, Also Austria. I see y'all. I see y'all. Um, I said all of these people, I believe. Yeah, and I didn't miss none of y'all. Oh no, Jordan. Hi, Jordan. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for downloading this podcast, and thank you for the numbers that y'all doing right now. Big shout out to y'all. Uzbekistan, I already told y'all. Big shout out to y'all. I see y'all. Who else we got that I didn't mention on this list? Said y'all. Costa Rica. Big shout out to Costa Rica. Ethiopia. Big shout out to Ethiopia. Oh my gosh. Algeria. Big shout out to Algeria. I see you. I see you. I see you. Hold on. We got some more. Um, I never say this right, but it's not because I don't love y'all, because I love y'all, even though I never say this right. Azerbaijan. I hope I said it right. I'm sorry if I messed it up. I hate that. I probably butchered it. I apologize. Anyway, but welcome and thank you for downloading this podcast. Who else? Said y'all. Yeah, I love you, Jamaica. Sorry, I see y'all too. Kazakhstan said y'all. Palestinian territory occupied said y'all. I believe I said Peru. Hi, Peru. Welcome. Love you. Nigeria, Egypt, Senegal, said y'all. Said Lebanon. Hi, Lebanon. Thank you. Thank you for downloading this podcast. Syrian Arab Republic. Big shout out to y'all. Paraguay. Big shout out to y'all. I see y'all. Albania. Hi, welcome, 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 welcome. Listen, so when I say that there was a reason why I had all of those papers. There you go. There you go. There you, there you go. That's why. And I didn't even have this many people back then. I was, just starting off. Big shout out to Doc for riding with me, though. My babe, shout out to Doc. But yeah, I didn't have half of the downloads back then as I got. So, um, I used to be like, oh my gosh, I only got 50 downloads. Now, like, we in the 40s? Let's get to these comments. And we in the 40s? Doc, yes, I miss these. Top flight. Catch the vibes. Cat is worldwide. Dummy. Yep. Thank you. Love it, love it, love it. I am. Oh my gosh, I love it too. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Um, Doc said hit that like button. He said hit that like button and tune in live to the live shows, the radio show, and get that app. You should do all of those things. Doc, you on a roll today, baby. Hold on. I wanna give it up the right way. I gotta make sure I'm doing this. Hold on, cause you just I don't wanna do it prematurely. I gotta do it the right time, baby. Uh, yeah, I was thinking when I say baby like that, baby, I be thinking about American Gangster, right? When RZA played he had he was playing a cop, but in that scene he had to be Boogaloo, who was a junkie. It was funny, sorry. He's like, you know who it is, baby. It's me, Boogaloo. All right, That that could holla gotta love Columbia. I'm just saying, gotta love Columbia. They there, baby. They there, and they giving it up. So I love them too. I love them too. Rock, what we looking at, baby? It's me, Boogaloo, baby. Uh, yeah. So anyway, to everything that Doc has said, listen, my name is Kat Lee Wu, and I approve this. Mickey Tiki. Yeah, I'm using my BET words right now, even though I can cuss right now. I should. I approve this motherfucking message. I do. I do. I do. Yeah, and Doc ain't extra blank. Thank you, babes. Listen. You okay, well, on American Gangster is funny. Yo came out like, he was like, who that? He was like, you know who it is? It's me, Boogaloo, baby. It was something around something. It was funny. It was like, anyway, y'all. So, yeah, I approve all of his messages that he put up there. I even approve Rock's little eye thingies that he emoji that he keep putting up there. Hi, Rock. How are you, babe? What's going on, Bookie Boo? Um. So yeah, that's that. All right. Now that we have gotten through all of the love, first let me finish saying on the love tip that I love you all and I appreciate you all and just thank you for tuning into this podcast. Now it's time for me to say some things, some other things. Hold on, I'm not done, not finished. Anyway, you know you can always join the conversation. The number is on the screen 443-473-3665. 443-473-3665. Call in. You can call in, you'll be live on air. You can send us a text message. I'll read that live on air. And oh, I'm starting to go hoarse. or you could just drop a comment and I'll read that live on air and it'll be on the screen. Yeah. But do that. Hit us up, contact at ambitiouslyent.com, contact at ambitiouslyent.com, or you can hit us up at ambitiouslythepodcast at gmail.com. Again, ambitiouslythepodcast at gmail.com. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. And while you're over there, join our coffee community. Join the coffee community because I would like to have salacious, titillating, and taboo conversations with you guys. And also, I can cuss whenever the fuck I feel like. I don't gotta wait for Doc to be like, yeah, you can let your words fly. I be ready to just say fucking shit, because sometimes the shit I be talking about requires a fucking cuss word. And I know I cuss like a sailor. And I accept that. And sometimes it gets me in trouble. It got me into trouble Sunday. It did. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I was so irritated and mad at that particular time because sometimes people don't understand, but it's cool. Um, I'll take whatever my consequences are, but because I still feel how I feel about certain things. But anyway, yeah, it got me in trouble on Sunday. But fuck it. I gotta let them fly. I gotta let it go. I don't like censorship. I like to say whatever the fuck I feel like saying. And I ain't saying it in no hostile way where I want to fucking fight you. But if you want to fight, so be it. You feel me? But yeah, I cuss like a sailor. Just understand that. And I know what come along with it. So that's that. Anyway, yeah, that. Oh, and also, much love to our extraordinary residential DJ. I apologize. He listen. He, I don't know if he understands, but I hope he does. Much love to DJ Casey, who holds it down every Friday. He hits us with some heat. I just happened to got hit with some heat on Friday. And it was definitely a fire Friday because we had smoke coming from Canada. So it was smoky in these Baltimore streets. And I'm talking about smoke, real smoke. Then it was hot and it was humid. And they got me. All in one. They got me. So But yeah, much love to DJ Casey. He holds it down. Like he be holding it down. All right, it's time for me to say the things that I really need to say. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, okay. Let me prepare myself. It is time. It is time. So let me start by saying these things are very important. This is why I say them lastly. Um, Mind your business. Everybody's business is not your business, except for on Media Mondays, where I tell everybody's motherfucking business because I am nosy and I want y'all to be nosy with me. I do. It's like it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. That's why I be giving y'all this gab beat. Little Boots sent smoke your way. He did a lot of smoke. I mean, he tired of me. That's why I'm getting ready digging his ass in a minute. But I get to him in a second. He did. He sent hella smoke my way. He did. No bullshit. No bullshit, Doc. That was funny. That was funny as shit. Little boots did send a lot of smoke my way. I don't appreciate that bullshit. Now I gotta get in his ass. Um, like seriously. But anyway, yeah, mind your business. I'm about to get to him pretty soon in a few. But anyway, mind your business. Stuff on Media Mondays where I tell everybody's business. Um, like I said, because I'm nosy, I want you to be nosy with me. It's fun. Tap in. Oh, Doc, I cannot wait. I'm trying to. We gotta get it together, babe. We do. Well, not you. I gotta get it together. It's not on you. It's me because of the things going on around me. But I'm gonna get it together. But on the tap in, listen, just know this: if I do tell somebody's business, it is warranted but never intentional. Okay. Sometimes we get into the nostalgia of things and we start talking about things, and then a story applies, and then I kind of whatever. But it's never intentional. It's always warranted, though. It go with what we talking about. The wiretap, which I want to get back to doing those again. Also, I got a few stories that I have lined up. I just gotta find the time right now because I don't care how long ago it happened. I'm going to talk about them because they're important to talk about. Just trying to get my life together. Give me a second. But when I do get to the wiretap, let me just say this. I'm going to tell your business. I'm letting you know I'm going to tell your business. I absolutely am going to fucking tell your business. If you have a case where you did some foul fuck shit, some stupid ass, dumb ass shit, and you are depraved, foul, sinister, heinous, diabolical, stupid, a jackass, an idiot, a fucking retard, a fucking numbnut. And if you're insidious, if you're any of those things and you have something crazy going on, I'm going to talk about it because you shouldn't have that going on. Fucking dumbass. And that's that. And then there's cattails. I tell mostly my business. Or I mean, wow, no, we got Wet and Wire. Now that's really usually my business. And when Doc is on the show, sometimes it's business too. And then other people's business because I also use that as the platform to promote other people's businesses as well. I use it for good sometimes. All right. Um so that's what that is. That's what that is. And then there's cattails. I was getting back to cattails. Listen, that is really all of my business. I know it's other people's business too because there's other people involved in these said stories. But I change everybody's name, so I never use your real name. So if your name is Eric in real life, then I change your name to Jonathan in the story. You feel me? I never use the person's real name. Now, there are ways for people to find out what your real name is. This is one, you jump in my comments, and that's on you. Stupid ass, you shouldn't have done that. They now know it's you, and people can figure things out on the internet. I just want you to know. So that's one. Two is you decide to reach out to me. Now, if I'm telling a story and it's not a good story, it's a bad story, then you and I probably not don't speak anymore anyway. So there's no reason for you to contact me. And I changed the name in the story. So there was no reason for you to contact me and you decided to. And because of that, I'm going to do an update on the story and expose you for doing so. Because you shouldn't have. You should have left me the fuck alone. And just let me have my little moment and tell my little story and how it affected me and why I ain't like what was going on. Let me tell my little shit. Anyway, other than that, mind your business. Simple. Listen, my baby going to high school. We got her little um orientation letter today. I'm so extremely kind of overwhelmed a little bit. I can't believe my baby going to hospital. I say that to say this: love your babies, hug your babies, tell your babies they are the most amazing kids on the planet. Oh, dang, I forgot I owe her Chipotle. But anyway, tell them they're amazing, how wonderful they are. Um, encourage them, tell them that they are great. Let them know that they are. Time for Club Cloud. Let them know that they are the GOAT, the greatest of all times. They need that encouragement. They need that love. They need you as their parents to do that for them. We ain't none of us perfect. None of us, you know, we don't all have it figured out. But what I will say is this: make sure that you at least try to be there to guide your child to perhaps figuring some things out. You feel me? If they want to work for NASA, tell them to be best astronaut, engineer, receptionist, janitor, secretary. I start with this because my daughter at one point in time wanted to work for NASA. I don't know what she wanted to do, but she wanted to work for NASA. Um, so this is why I give you all of these. But all of these things, if they want to do any of those things, yeah, tell them to be the best at it, man. And I don't know what else they do over at NASA, but I will say this. Uh, get yourself a telescope, a good one, not the kind that you look through your neighbor's windows with your per. Get you a good one. Requires a little assembly. Comes with extra lenses, scopes, and beams. Maybe even an app if you got one like mine. Put it together. Take it outside. Discover some shit with your kids. You might discover a comet, a meteor, an asteroid, a freaking planet, a planet that they say is not a planet no more, but fuck you, it's a planet. You made me build it in my solar system. It's always going to be a planet, assholes. Anyway, I'm sorry. Um, or perhaps while you're outside trying to discover some shit, you'll run into perhaps a being from above or below. We don't know which way they're coming from anymore because shit, who knows? Um, but yeah, man, take them babies outside. Oh, here's the message for those beings that might come and get you. They might probe you up or down. I don't know. I mean, well, beam you up or down and then probe you. Gonna say do all of that. And what I'm saying is, this is my message for them, not necessarily for you. I do not want to go. Hell no, I won't go. I need to make a picket sign. Hell no, I won't go. Um, because I don't want to go. I don't. I'm good where I'm at. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks. Unless you got a plan about it, the next one, then we might can talk about some things. Uh, if they want to work for NASCAR, tell them to be the best NASCAR driver, pit boss, pit crew member, commentator, engineer. They have those as well. Um, whatever the hell else they do over at NASCAR. I don't know. I never worked for NASCAR. What I do know is that they got a need for speed, and at one point in time, the muscle car and classic car was king. And I can appreciate that about them because always is the muscle car and the classic car king, in my opinion. You know that saying, put the pedal to the metal. They was talking about them. They wasn't talking about this bullshit y'all driving right now. Just so you know. Uh-huh. Yeah. They was talking about cars with real, engines with no computers, where you smelt the gasoline. That's my own personal thing, whatever. But anyway, they was talking about those. Okay, big shout out to NASCAR for that. But anyway, whatever they want to be, just encouraging the babies to be great, amazing. Let them know that they are the GOAT, the greatest of all times. That is your job. Do your fucking job. It is now time for your fair warning.
The following moments may contain explicit language.
It says may. I'm fucking guaranteeing you that it does, baby. It is. And the reason why it does, this is why I be trying to let people know they just don't get me though. And that's cool. That's cool. I'm not for everybody to get. But this is why I love that I say this on the show. And I say this in real life. It's up to you to listen. But here we go. It says that there may be explicit language in this. situation, I'm guaranteeing you that it's fucking explicit language in what the fuck I'm about to say. It is. First things first. I promise you, baby, stay in your lane. My lane, your lane, not the same. Your lane is over the fuck there. My lane is over the fuck here. Stay in your shit, and everything is cool and calm and collected. All right? Okay. Jumping in my lane is not a safe thing to do. You jump in my lane, you're gonna get some shit that you do not want. I keep telling everybody, she is not nice, she is not sweet, she is not kind, she is not cuddly. This is why I try to suppress her. But every now and again, you get a motherfucker that just wanna bring her out. And once you bring her out, I can't get her back in. You gotta let her calm down, and then she go back in when she ready. That's just how intense and serious this shit really is. But everybody think it's a joke. Everybody think it's a game. Okay, wow, it is what it is. All right. Um, you're gonna get. Oh my gosh, I hate that I'm about to bring her. But you're gonna get her. You do not want her. I promise you, you do not want her. Leave her the fuck, lock the fuck out where she's at. Don't break the glass. Do not push the button. You do this, she is coming out. Leave the roar where it is. Leave it. Cause that's not nice. That's not a nice cat. That's an angry cat. Now she's upset and she don't know how to bring it back. And she might go a little bit too far. Leave her with the fuck where she's at. You don't want her. She is not nice. She is not sweet. She is not kind. She is not cuddly. You know who is? She is. You want her. I guarantee you want her. Yeah, you want her. Uh-uh. You want her. Listen. Uh-uh. Cut that out. Cut that out. You know, we're doing some crazy stuff. Calm down, buddy. You don't want her. You don't want her. You don't want the first one. You want the second one. Guarantee. Guarantee you want her. Why is this like this? Uh, she is nice, sweet, kind, and cuddly. I'm trying to fix something. You give me a second. She is nice, sweet, kind, and cuddly. This is what I wanted. Um, Plus when you get her, you get a 2-for-1 special. And who doesn't like a good 2-for-1 special? You get her, the meow, and you get her, AU Big Purr, bitches. AU Big Purr. You want the AU Big Purr. You want that. I guarantee you want that because, I'll explain that in a minute. But you want her. That 2-for-1 special is doing some things. It's doing some things, and I'm gonna explain to you why you want. Why you want the purr? Because if cat is purring or meowing, cat is a very happy girl. You want the purr. You do not want the roar. Leave the roar where the roar is. Okay. Plus, when you jump into other people's lanes, what you usually get is a collision. Who the fuck needs that? I don't need that for me. I don't need that for you. I don't need that for we. So just stay the fuck in your lane and everything's cool, calm, and collected. Also, pick and choose your battles wisely. Every battle is not a battle for you to fight, okay? Sometimes you gotta be like, you know what, you got that. Also, something that I'm always trying to remember, because sometimes it slips my mind because I'll be about to engage in a battle, but what I realize is not every battle is a battle for me to fight. You know who did not remember that shit? The bitch that sent smoke down here on his fuck shit. I mean, it wasn't his fault. They had wildfires in Canada. It's not his fault. But since Doc got jokes, I mean, Doc got jokes. Yeah, him. Because he's still engaged in this bullshit. He still ain't let the shit go. And it's stupid. Let it go already. All right? All right, little boots. Little boots, baby Caligula. Petty boots. You know your name. I'm not going to call you today. But you need to let the shit go. Seriously. Pick and choose your battles wisely. Plus you lied. You know you lied. You said you studied rap battles for a living. No, you didn't, you liar. You absolutely did not. Because if you did, these two gentlemen I'm about to bring up, although this song is not a battle song. Well, it might be. If you think about it. If you take the words and you really analyze it, it could be. But what they said is that there's a war going on outside and that no man is safe from it and that you can run, but you can't hide forever in these streets that we done took. They said you walking with your head down, baby Caligula. Scared to look. You shook. Ain't no such thing as halfway. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. I have to meditate sometimes. It be in here. It be in here. All right, so with that being said, like choose your battles wisely. It's a war going on outside, and ain't none of us safe. I'm ready to win the war. Fuck the battles. The battles mean nothing. The war means everything. Win the war. Fuck the battle. Win the war, you win the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go. Anyway, let's move forward. I'm gonna say this. Be you, be amazingly you, be wonderfully you, be you with all your flaws, be authentically you, be genuinely you, be ambitiously you, but be you, baby. That's the best version of you. It's you, your actual self, who you actually are. And then also remember, even if they say they hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk, and the way that you dress, two of them things I would not worry about. Your stride is the stride that the Most High gave you, so you got to take that. You feel me? Just wear it. You feel me? And being a weird dresser doesn't necessarily exempt you from being a great person. But you know what? You can shut the fuck up. You cannot talk shit. Engage in rap battles that and then turn around and sue over them. Make up fake accents. That's not cool. Cause that's not being you. That's not who you are. You feel me? But whatever. Um, be you. And always remember, what they eat don't make you shit, and what you eat don't make them shit either. Fuck it. Either way, neither one of you is shit. Remember that. Remember that. You can't make anyone happy. Lord knows you can't. You can't. Now you can add to their happiness, but you cannot make people happy. You will never ever be able to do that. And the more you realize that, the better you'll be. Okay. Now, if they allow you to sprinkle a little pixie dust and tell them to think happy thoughts and they start flying and cool shit, but no, you can't make anybody happy. So just think about that. You feel me? It's a good message. These messages I give you, like I said, these are messages I take with myself. I take with me every day. Sometimes I hold tight to them and I'll be like, yeah, remember this. And sometimes I forget. Bitches be pissing me off. But anyway, I say it not only for your sake, but for my sake too. Yeah, you can't make people happy. So focus on your inner peace. Your love for yourself, because love starts with that. Um, it does. That's not to say that you can't love anybody. You can't love other people. You just can't make other people happy. Listen, you came in this world by yourself. You're gonna leave by yourself, babe. You are, even if you are twin. Now, is with the exception of those twins that we don't like to speak upon because we're not medical professionals, and we're not gonna do that. I don't know how that works, and I don't want you to assume how that works either. Okay, okay, all right. But focus on you, babe. And listen, no matter how much you try to tweak it, fix it, um, remix it, like you won't. They'll find something else to be mad at, to be upset at, to pick at, something else to nitpick at. They will. And I tell you, misery, that bitch loves company. And I don't do her kind. I don't like her kind, personally. So that bitch, you can't be around me, bitch. You gotta go. You with all that, no, you gotta go with all that sucker shit. I mean that shit. Real shit. And you should tell her that too and really mean it when you tell her. Like, really mean it. And lastly, dream big. Dream so big that your dreams exceed the universe. And maybe hop into another dimension. But once you realize and visualize the dream big, plan and execute, because nothing's happening unless you put the work in. Nothing's gonna move. Nothing's gonna happen. Now, listen, I believe in you, and I hope you believe in me too, babe. I do. I really hope you believe in me because I believe in you. Let me get rid of this. I do. Absolutely. So that is our show for today, family. Thank you for locking in with your girl, Kat Lee Wu, for this edition of the Gab Beat on Ambitiously, the podcast. Remember, stay creative, stay ambitious, but most importantly, keep your financial books pristine so you can scale your brand without stress. I promise you, you'll thank me later. Catch you on the next episode, which is Friday. I gotta get up out of here, y'all. I got stuff I gotta do, like go to bed. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed. No, I'm not doing none of that, though. Y'all probably see it. Well, y'all would see it if I had to think up, but I don't. But I don't. So you won't, unless you're in my comments. But yeah, so it's time for me to go to bed, y'all. I'm tripping. I love y'all. Good night. Be safe out there. And I will talk to y'all on Friday. I gotta go. Bye.